Hey Wireside watchers, good day everyone. After last week's article on Obama's State of the Union address, I've been getting a lot of comments from friends and fans, and something's been coming up a lot: nuclear energy. And I've been ignoring the topic for a while because it's complicated and controversial. That being said, let's talk about nuclear energy. Right now, America is producing more than a quarter of the world's CO2. Our world is changing at an alarming rate. We all see it. We need a solution, and we need one fast. Wind and solar are essential to the solution, but at this point cannot meet our current energy needs alone. Our hydroelectric resources are almost at capacity. As a seasoned environmentalist, it's hard for me to admit this, but by elimination alone, we have to consider nuclear as an option. It's not to say that there aren't problems. I want to talk about three main issues: plant safety, nuclear waste, and terrorist threat. Plant safety. The 3 Mile Island accident. A reactor core meltdown, scary, and a wake-up call. But in hindsight, the containment structure did what it was supposed to. Contained. Radiation. Nuclear waste. Nuclear energy can create massive amounts of power with relatively little nuclear waste, but it is pretty dangerous. What I didn't know is that up to 95% of the potential energy in the nuclear waste can be recycled and can be used to greatly reduce the already small amount of waste that needs to be treated. But the bottom line is that we still don't have the technology to deal with that end waste. That's a problem. Terrorist threat. Nuclear fuel can be diverted into nuclear weapons. This is actually the biggest concern that I've found that surrounds the nuclear debate, especially with the amount of enriched uranium in Iran. So, if nuclear energy can be used to harm, do you put a ban on it? To play devil's advocate, if we banned everything that can be used to harm someone, we would have never harnessed fire. So if we were to consider nuclear energy as an option, we would have to make proliferation #1 on the international agenda. No question. So those were the problems that face nuclear power today. Well-known environmentalists have been vocal in supporting nuclear power, including James Lovelock, developed the Gaia hypothesis, and Patrick Moore, an original co-founder of Greenpeace. To quote Mr. Lovelock, "We have no time to experiment with visionary energy sources. Civilization is in imminent danger and has to use nuclear, the one safe, available energy source, now, or suffer the pain soon to be inflicted by an outraged planet. We are in a pickle." Personally, I don't think a single solution can meet our future energy needs. But that being said, I now recognize the potential of nuclear power as a reaction to climate change. But with the uncertainty involved with nuclear security, I'm not convinced that it's an answer. More than ever, your questions and comments are the most important part. The point of these chats is to facilitate the discussion, and that's up to you guys. How do you feel about nuclear? Do we act now, or do we send the nuclear waste into outer space? I want to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.